We're the Deem family. We moved from Houston, Texas to North Dakota in 2014.
My name's Zachariah Deem, and I was born July 23rd, 2001. When I first started noticing I was some type of sick, I started throwing up. I couldn't hold down even Jell-O.
Zachariah started out with this horrendous fever blister on his lip. We originally thought he just had a really bad stomach bug.
He had a fever that he never got rid of.
Something got Bobby up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he went in to check on Zach, and he said, "Dad, I'm glad you came in here. I need to go to the bathroom, but my legs hurt so bad I can't walk." Bobby took him into the bathroom and then come in. He's like, "Everybody get up. We're going to the emergency room."
We couldn't understand why his white blood cells wasn't fighting off the infection. And then we found out why. It was 82% leukemia cells.
Our world came crashing down when they gave us the diagnosis that he had acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL.
I knew there was cancer, but I didn't know leukemia was a type of cancer.
You never think your kid's going to have something like that. You never think it.
We didn't know if he was going to live or not.
Yeah.
Watching Zach go through chemo was pretty difficult, just because I couldn't fathom, the extremes that he was going through. We didn't even want the time to pass because we didn't know from one minute to the next how long he was going to be with us.
Yeah. Most of our family's down south, so it's basically our church family we leaned a lot on.
It brought us together as a tighter family unit.
Closer, I think, yeah.
Much closer. It brought the boys a lot closer to each other through the entire situation. Yeah. 3.5 years, they've just been a rock. Having an advocate was just amazing because we couldn't figure it out. It's like trying to speak a foreign language.
My wife stayed with my son, so I started doing more of the financial portion of it. I was trying to understand my bill, and I think they assigned an advocate for Zach, which was Kara Carpenter, and she was great. And she told me everything I needed to know. She would look at the claim number, make sure that it was legit, made us more aware and asked more questions to the doctors when we're there, saying, is that a network? Is that covered by insurance?
I would have never realized that having an advocate like Kara Carpenter was available. Every time she talked to us, she's always asking about Zach and how's he doing and what's going on with his treatment, and get to know Zach a little bit even more so than what she's just seeing in the paperwork.
I think she was down on vacation one time in Arizona, and I still called her, and she got on her laptop and looked it up for me, and I was like, oh, this is wonderful. You don't get that kind of service everywhere.
Now he's in remission.
It's rewarding, especially when I got to send my son, Zach, ringing the bell. I got to send that to Kara and all them, her whole team.
At that moment, you really feel like you're kind of on top of the world, like you can do anything because you just beat something that a lot of kids don't. You're not the only one that gets to finish the race, but you're also finishing the race for other people that maybe didn't make it, and give them hope to not only me, but to everybody that's fighting it, and the parents and the families. I think that means everything to them.
I'm so proud of him for being as strong-willed, because he's like, I'm gonna beat this thing, Dad.
We're extremely thrilled, thankful, and blessed that that we have him here still, and that he has a future ahead of him.
My name is Zachariah Deem, and I am cancer-free.
Woohoo!